Welcome to the podcast, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Spartanslav, aka Luis, and today we have.
Oh, me. Hi, Vic. What's up?
Nice one, Vic.
Yeah, I was drinking water.
Way to go, Vic. Missing your cue. And TJ.
We have cues?
Yeah, apparently we do.
Also,
I didn't know this.
We have
Hi,
cues now.
DaCuban.
Hi, DaCuban.
This
Hey.
week's guest is
Hi,
the
DaCuban.
Cuban.
Hi. How's it going?
I'm doing fine.
That's good. It's good to hear.
Now,
Very good
Cuban,
here.
let's clear up something. You're not actually Cuban, are you?
Okay, this is my greatest shame, so I'm glad we're recording my greatest shame.
You have shame.
Oh, so much shame. I am half Cuban. My father is Cuban American, where both of his parents are Cuban exiles. He was born in America. I was born in America. So I'm half Cuban. The other half is German Russian.
Scoop of the year, everyone.
How could you
Cuban is a
lie
liar.
to us?
You broke our hearts.
I didn't lie. My name is DaCuban. I didn't say which half is the Cuban half.
Good point.
It should-
Good point.
It should be the half Cuban then.
The
So it was like
half-blood
half
Cuban.
of you perpetually angry.
The half-blood Cuban.
So you're the one who's making up all the spells and bringing havoc to TeamSpeak. I knew it.
You caught me. True. I would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for you meddling kids and your phone call. Who's calling me?
That was multiple. I don't know.
Go on.
There was a
Couple
lot of
references.
yeah, that word.
Reference taco.
References.
A lot of references to not knowing the word reference.
Okay, you know what? Last week I forgot the word. I forgot the term assembly line in the middle of class, so I was just trying to explain that Ford invented the assembly line or brought it into popularity during like a specific time period or whatever, and I blanked on the word assembly line. It was really embarrassing.
How'd
Well,
you
I
do it?
How did I do it?
Not like, how did you work around the situation? Did you go like, yeah, Ford, he put people in lines and things came along and they built stuff.
No,
And,
it's more like, oh, I don't remember.
It's a building belt. Yeah, it's a building belt. That's what it is.
Yeah, it was like Ford didn't invent the car, but he brought this thing, and my teacher.
Ford
thought I
didn't
was
invent the car.
insane.
He invented that one thing that does stuff faster than other people.
Yep, pretty much that's how I tried to explain it. It was
You
kind
mean
of pathetic.
premature ejaculation?
What?
Don't think Ford invented that. He might have been suffering from it, but not that we are making any attacks on Ford Motor Company.
Yes, you
Oh,
are.
no.
I have a Ford
Just
car. You
TJ.
should stop this.
Never buy American.
Wait. Huh, yeah, my car is also Ford. Huh.
Ford.
Vic.
But I just had to drop $1,000 on that car.
Did dropping a lot of money on it fix it? Or?
You just pull out your wallet and just smear those
Because the
dollars on
Super
it.
Bowl Sunday, I was just hanging out the dollar bills on top of that car. No,
Well, I've got 1,001, I'm gonna be here for about 3 hours.
yeah, no,
Make it rain.
my tires were all worn. My tires were also out of alignment. My brakes were worn. And then there was something else wrong with the car that my dad had them fix. So it was $1,000 repair. It sucked. I was like, goodbye, money. I'll see you never. But now it drives like a charm, and now I can't drive it anymore because the brakes work too well.
Also, it's covered in dollar bills. Another issue.
Still covered in dollar bills.
So
I'm
much
working on
swag.
that. It makes like ordering from drive-thrus a lot easier because I just tell them to pick them off what they need off the car.
Do you tell them to take a couple more for a tip?
No,
You know they don't make that much.
I don't care.
What do you think this is, France? We tip? Nah, son.
Oh god. That's like the
Tip.
Pokemon game. Hey, you just walked past me. You want to give me a tip? The fuck?
Drove me crazy. Oh my god. Yeah, I was playing X, and everyone's like, "Hey, do you want to give me a tip?" And I'm like, "No." And then they have those three dots, so I'm just like, they're like staring at me, and I'm like, "Take the money."
You think
What?
that doesn't happen?
Take it,
Well,
no.
son, let me tell you a story. I don't know if that happens upstairs, but here in Brazil there are well, that happens in a lot of cities, but in my city there's these people who they just stand on the street, usually at night and close to bars and pubs and stuff, and they claim that they watch one's car. So go out for a drink with their friends and stuff, and then they go like, "Oh, can I watch your car?" Or, "Oh, whatever, I don't know." Then when you come back, they usually ask for a tip or something. That is illegal, just to clarify, but it happens. And sometimes when you say you won't tip them, they stare at you. They just look at you and keep the eye contact until either you just run away or you pay the fucking tip.
So it's
So
like
that's
those.
not only on Pokemon.
So it's like those guys who come up and wash your windows type thing, and then they like
Oh, I hate
try to
those.
knock on your window and like be like, "Hey, give me money." It's like I don't want
Yeah,
you to.
Those.
that kind of like that. And also, we have those two. The other day, I was on a traffic light waiting for it to go green, and this dude dresses as a clown. He comes up in front of the cars. He got one of those measuring tapes. And know how those things have a mechanism in which the tape gets stuck in position, right?
Yeah.
So he goes and does put on a whole fucking show just to show the tape. He sticks it up, and then he uses the mechanism. It gets stuck in position. And then he goes, "Oh, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen?" He clicks the mechanism again, and then the tape goes back into the thing, into the case. And then he just goes after the cars asking for money, like, "Oh, look at this huge magic trick," which is basic technology right now. We're not in the 13th century.
So basically, what you're saying is that in Brazil, clowns walk up to your car and ask you for money.
Yeah. That's basically
I
what
think
he's
he's
saying.
such an
I don't know. I
average.
believe him. You should have the Olympics and the World Cup. It's a good idea.
They can get clowns from all over the world.
And now to your right, we have a clown from
Switzerland.
Russia. Whatever.
We were talking just before we start the podcast that we've been talking about Star Wars for the last 3 or 2 episodes, like ever
You
since we
just brought it
started.
up again.
And yeah,
No,
good
no,
job.
no. We're not just going to discuss it right now just because of that. But I
Whatever.
did
So-
realize that I'm slowly revealing some of the non-tourist things about Brazil in the last 3 podcasts. Whoops.
What does
thing I
that have
don't
to
know
do with
anything about
Star
Star
Wars?
Yeah.
Because we've been talking about Star Wars for the past few episodes in a
So,
row, and I'm
we-
doing the same thing with
We
Brazil.
said we weren't going to talk about Star Wars. So
We're
we're going to
not
talk
talking
about
about
not talking about Star Wars.
You
and then we're
are
going to talk about
insisting.
not talking about Brazil.
You are insisting talking about Star Wars, good sir.
I'm not insisting it. I'm insisting. I said that we shouldn't talk about it. And then
TJ,
This is
TJ.
too good.
You're wrong, and I believe you should kindly shut the fuck up.
So we're boldly going somewhere we've been.
yeah,
many
well, guess
times
what? My
before.
country's more corrupt than yours. I win.
What?
What, America?
Ouch.
Uh-oh.
USA.
Next topic. Best segue ever.
That was a terrible
Oh, God.
segue. You could have
The
just
state to
started like
get tons of people died. No.
If you excuse me, I'll go cry in a corner for the
yeah,
rest
you
of this
go
podcast.
do that, you asshole.
Hey! TJ was being the asshole.
Yeah, you're both.
well, Jim's not here, so somebody's got to be it.
Well, Jim's
Oh.
kind of here.
You do know he
No,
can just cut
I
that
don't
from
have-
the audio, right?
I don't have
Yeah.
anyone to argue with. I'm really disappointed about this. No, he's not. Just go with it, guys.
Vic just as she finished saying that, Jim wrote on the chat, "I'm still here, asshole."
I'm just gonna office space my router.
I don't know what that means.
I'm just gonna take it out back and hit it with a baseball bat.
Oh,
I
okay.
think,
Have fun.
I think it's a sex thing.
Sex thing? Why would it be a
Maybe.
sex thing?
I don't think it's a sex
Vic,
thing.
No.
why
Why?
isn't something a sex thing? Everything can be.
Because I don't know. Anyway,
Vic, you should give in to the
Given to,
to the what?
cheeky
I
side.
think we were both gonna say something
Cheeky.
that we're not gonna talk about anymore.
Cheeky.
I see what you did there, TJ, and I agree. Or do I?
So how about that Star Trek?
Oh no, let's not go into that. So something happened last week, and I think it was last week because I'm on vacation, and time is still a bit confusing. But we were playing Wardner, and then Wilbur, the clownfish, showed up in the chat thing, and we had a merry time with him. He was a really cool fish.
Yes, he was a very cool fish, considering all the sexual innuendos that were flying his way.
Yeah.
I feel like I should have been there for this.
He
you
really
should
should have.
Vic. You weren't
Tyler
there because you
was-
suck.
Tyler was uber jealous because Wilbur loved me more.
Oh yeah. Because Tyler and TJ were all like, "Oh, Wilbur, can I get a hug? Can I get a hug? Wilbur, what do you say about this? What do you say about that?" And it seemed like Wilbur was favoring TJ a bit more. It was
Yeah.
really, really funny. And then I can't
Wilbur's my
remember
hobby
who.
fish.
I can't remember who apologized to Wilbur because the first time this person played Wardner, he called Wilbur names, thinking it was a bot. But
We
it
all
seems
did.
like, well, I
Oh,
didn't because
it's
I
a real
wasn't there.
person. Terrifying.
Yeah, like the person didn't realize, and he was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, Wilbur. I didn't know you were like an actual sentient being."
I think that was Nick.
It was Nick.
Maybe. I think it was Nick.
Oh,
Or
okay.
YOLO Swaggins.
Oh yeah, YOLO Swaggins.
Oh, I didn't know what Nick you were talking about for a second. I was like, what?
Nick Gons. In
Okay.
case
Yeah.
anybody wanted to know. Harass him on
Not
Rooster
the
Teeth.
fish puncher.
Don't harass him on Rooster Teeth. That's mean.
Don't
Just
harass
beat him up
us.
outside of Rooster Teeth.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Let's
when you
keep the
go-
bullying out of Rooster Teeth.
Yeah.
Just do it where no one can
In the
hear it
alley.
or see it.
Or
Exactly.
on the parking lot.
Yeah, like
Yes.
all of the mean messages that Vic leave me on Facebook.
Oh yeah, all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although,
stop the
in Vic's
stop the
defense-
cyberbullying.
Kind of, we're asking for it, nerd.
Nerd. Nerd.
Nerd.
Nerd.
At least you're in a
Wait,
nerd.
I'm gonna step behind the bandwagon. Nerd.
Oh,
yeah,
now you
those
say
are
it's a
good
nerd.
candies. Wait, we're not talking about the candy, are we?
No.
I got a lot
Fuck.
of candy today.
Why'd you get candy?
Why shouldn't
Because
you have
I'm
candy?
in a really easy science class, and we did like some candy lab thing. So I got a bunch of candy.
He means crystal meth.
Why can't
Nope.
I get candy? I'm a college student. Like, give me candy. I want all the candies.
You're too mature for candy.
No,
I'm
I'm
still
not.
in high school. I'm a senior. I get candy.
I'm not mature at all.
Yeah. TJ, as I said on a previous podcast, we're all 12-year-olds in our heads, so. Oh.
Hey, I'm 11 and a half. Get it
Okay,
right.
I'm sorry. You're still
I'm like
younger.
6.
And by
Alright.
that I mean our jokes maturity level. Because we can drive. So
Yeah.
we're not
We're like,
actually
we're like
12-year-olds.
children with 1,000-pound death machines.
Yeah, pretty
Is
much.
what you're saying.
Yeah. No, that's right.
Could always be
Oh,
worse.
come on. In all seriousness, we are responsible. Maybe
Well,
a bit
He's
stupid,
lying.
but I'm just bashing on
We-
everyone, including myself.
Don't lump me into this. It's not a we.
Cuban should leave me out of this. I don't want anything to do with it. I don't know these people.
I'm not responsible. Air quotes. And air quotes. Oh, wait. Those air quotes were belated.
You double air quoted, which means you're a liar and a scoundrel.
Okay. How did you know? Told him. Which of you told him?
Man,
Listen to me,
it's...
don't get mad.
No, it was Vic. I saw her talking to him in the
wasn't.
back alley earlier. She's a liar.
Fine.
She sold the information for a mere few candy bars.
Yeah, because I don't get candy and I want candy.
I mean, that's a legitimate complaint. That's what they started World War II over.
Really?
Yeah.
Candy?
Yeah.
A couple Skittles and a Milky Way.
France got all the candy, and
Was Germany angry?
Germany was peeved.
Alright. That would understand a lot.
Ich bin ein Mann Candy. Nine candy food.
That does explain a lot about German chocolate.
Anyway, give it 6 years in Europe as a whole. Whoops. My bad.
So we should learn from history: never take away a man's candy.
Yeah, basically.
Or a girl on her
Oh,
period.
if you take away candy from anybody, take it from Canada. They're not gonna fight back.
They'll just go, eh.
Sorry for not giving it fast enough, eh? Apologies there, eh?
Perfect.
Shout out to our Canadian listeners. We love you.
Yeah.
And your candy. Delicious
All the candy. I was
Does,
in
does Canada even have candy?
Yeah.
Like, specific candy?
Did you say Canada have candy?
No,
Yeah,
you
it
did
is.
not hear this. That's definitely not good. That definitely was not in the recording. You can go on with your
Is
story, Vic.
Canada a new
Nope.
country?
No. Okay, I didn't say that. You said that.
I was
Sure.
gonna say
on.
was last time I was in Canada. Well, I went to Vancouver. It was just a few years ago. Well, I was in 6th grade, and we went to the wax museum. And after the wax museum is this like candy shop, and they had silver Coke balls, like Coca-Cola balls. They were so good. Like me and my friend together bought a pound, and we
Coke
savored it
balls?
forever. Yeah.
Is that
So
another
good.
super tasty candy that I won't be able to taste until I go abroad and that you'll just rub it on my face?
I've never even tasted them.
God damn
I
it.
have no
Vic.
idea what those are.
I only found them in Canada. So I don't know if it's like a Canadian thing. I don't know if it was just like that store specifically sold them. I don't know what the deal was, but it was delicious.
Coke balls sound kind of druggish, don't they?
Yeah, a little bit. That's why I said Coca-Cola.
Okay.
Granted,
The other day, I made a cake which was called Coca-Cola cake.
did you
It
put
kind of
Coke in
Why
worked.
don't you call it Coca-Cola?
Hey, it's perfect.
Yeah, that's actually a clever name, but I got the recipe in Portuguese, so they didn't go for the pun, sadly. So, and then I told Gav the recipe, and I was like, yeah, just be careful not to call it Coke cake, or else they'll think you switched over the flour for something else. And then she just answered something that I didn't think of that, and I found what I'm talking about. I found that brilliant. She was like, that sort of cake you don't eat, you snort it, or something like that. And I found it really funny. Like, how did I not think of that?
Because she's really smart. Shout out to Gav.
Yeah, Gav has the best comebacks. Hi, Gav.
I don't think she can hear this right now.
Hi,
But
Mom, I'm on TV.
Well,
Wait.
she will hear that.
If anybody ever
once
finds
it
audio
comes out, I
recording,
hope.
they're holding me and torturing me.
Yeah, we are actually torturing DaCuban right
The
now.
last will and testament of Captain Terry P. Stevens.
Hey. Pinches are not torturing. They are tiny hugs in the eyeball.
what?
I don't know what.
What are tiny hugs on the eyeball?
What?
Pinches are not torturing or anything. You know, they're just tiny hugs, and we're just occasionally tiny hugging the Cuban's eyeballs.
So we're pinching his eyeballs.
What exactly is your
Yeah.
definition of a pinch?
What exactly
Is
are
it-
we trying to do to him?
I don't know, Vic. I'm just following your orders.
Don't go blaming this on me. Don't
What?
go blaming this on me. Not
How
my
are they
fault.
her orders? You're the one who thought of this insane new form of torture.
TJ, snap out of it. She brainwashed you.
I swear to God, the second I get out of here, you're all gonna rue the day you betrayed Terry P. Stevens.
Guys, I think this is our last moments together. Enjoy it. Enjoy it.
And
Oh,
now,
my water
some
cube.
music.
Water.
Da, 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 da. What? Wrong music?
Hey, can someone
Nothing
untie
copyrighted,
me?
please.
Someone just loosen the knots into Cuban. He'll be fine.
Also,
Just-
for future reference, my name isn't Terry P. Stevens.
Everyone just comes on, starts calling him that. It's not my name.
To the real Mr. Terry P.
Can-
Stevens, I apologize.
Ruining his day.
And to the wife of Terry P. Stevens, call me.
She's gonna be hot.
What if she's like 70 years old?
Then, well, you're fucked.
How old does that make Terry P. Stevens?
Terry. Oh wait, Terry's not married.
Oh my god.
Terry is not an age. On my my flip book, my post-it notes. Terry's not an age. You are not Mexican. Mom is the one with more hair, and we do not own a lizard. Okay. Yep. Things need to remember.
Perfect. Alright.
Yeah. Hey, lizards?
No.
Yes.
Lizards.
Would any of you happen to have some
Have you
butter?
Heard of this? Of
Peanut
Luis's
butter.
very specific fetish to Cuban?
Hey, it's not a fetish. It's an
It's
art.
totally
It's a fetish.
I'm not sure where this is going.
Me neither. Don't worry.
We mentioned that on a previous podcast. There was one of the first podcasts I made with the latecomers. I just mumbled the words peanut butter lollipop lizard sex time
Oh.
together.
Okay.
And I was talking the past podcast that if I managed to get that on a shirt somehow, I would wear it everywhere, unless I couldn't, like
You know what?
job
I should
interviews
do?
or special occasions.
I should take that, make it a shirt, and submit it for the Rooster Teeth shirt competition that they're having now. That'd be great. Even though it has absolutely nothing to do with actual Rooster Teeth.
Well,
It'll be
They
good.
would still look at it and wonder, what the fuck is this?
YOLO.
Like I really, really would wear it and like have Spartan Sloth written on the back. I've given it some thought to be actually honest with you, but I lack the skills
I could make it for
with
you.
Paint or Photoshop. Well,
I could do it for you.
What the hell?
yeah, I didn't understand, but I appreciate you stepping up for the challenge, TJ. And if you do, I will not pinch your eyeballs, which is something already. So
Jeez. So, speaking of the t-shirt design, Rooster Teeth and that whole community, monthly
yeah.
community day,
Yeah.
I was pumped about that. What about you guys?
That's a thing. I didn't read the blog post. I don't know how to read.
Oh, okay, well.
Probably
So,
doesn't
yeah.
help when you
Cuban
have
can't read.
certain Spartan sloth pinching your eyeballs.
Yep.
yeah,
Yeah,
sorry
pretty
about
much.
Well, time to find a
Uh,
braille computer.
I saw the post Barbara wrote. It seemed like a good idea. I'm not saying that's the intention, but it's also a good idea for sales. I'm just saying it's not that I think it's the whole reason behind it. I have seen something similar happening on 9gag back when they tried to make people wear gray on, I think it was September or November. There was a specific date. But it kind of reminded me of that. And I think it's a really good idea because it is, I don't know about you guys, but here it's very hard to find someone who watches RT content as well. To be honest, I'm the only one I know that does. I tried talking my friends into watching it, but
Actually,
they didn't.
have you seen the Awus? Because they've gotten at least
Yeah.
one submission from Brazil.
Yeah, I saw some chick on the beach. And
You and her?
TJ,
Eh?
none of Brazilians know each other, you fuck.
It's just like all
They do
Americans
when they
know.
all watch Rooster Teeth.
Oh,
Be
no.
like, hey, I
Anyways.
saw you on Awu.
See, in your own country,
We
you
should
don't know
bang.
who they are, but when you go to another country and you run into them, they're your best friend.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That works with Americans too.
I told this story on a podcast, but I was in New York City and I was wearing my La 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 Achievement Hunter shirt and
Your what?
my Achievement Hunter shirt.
La la la?
La La La, I couldn't remember what it was called.
Okay.
I was
go
wearing
on.
my Achievement Hunter shirt and I walked into a Disney store and I was busy like frolicking among the stuffed animals and this guy came up to me and was like, "You watch Achievement Hunter too?" Dude, I love Achievement Hunter and Rooster Teeth. And we had this like 15-minute conversation, but he worked at the store so he had to go back to work. It was awesome.
That's
It
awesome.
it was really, really cool. So now I have like a whole pile of Rooster Teeth shirts and Achievement Hunter shirts. Nobody at my college knows what it is. I'm wearing my fake AH crew shirt today, and I think people were like, "What the hell is up with the duck?" Like, I don't get it.
I was about to say that.
Yeah. Oh well.
Yeah, we like. I don't know. I'm in a high school, so it's. I wouldn't say more likely, but I have met a few people, and I have the Achievement Hunter watch, so I was wearing that, and someone noticed that, which was cool. But the best is for anyone going to Are any of you guys going to RTX this year?
Yes.
Nice.
If I get money,
Sadly not.
which I'm probably
My
not going
ticket
to.
is bought. I just need to figure out plans.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
great
Oh,
feeling.
money.
It's great. Now, what's also great is it's approximately 5 months away.
Woo.
But when I have gone, when I flew out in 2012 for RTX 2012, I wore my Bungie bladder metal shirt, and no one got that. But for RTX 2013, when I flew out, I wore my I think I wore my dual. It was either the Laserface shirt or my. Oh god, I don't know. No, it was the Laserface shirt, or no, it was the Protect Me Cone shirt, or the Protect Me Cone shirt. And two people in the terminal noticed it, and because it was a Southwest flight, and with Southwest, it's like socialism. You can pick wherever, wherever you want to sit, because everyone's equal.
I didn't know that.
Southwest is a fun
I
plane to fly on.
I only
Stalin
experienced that.
approves.
Sorry to like interrupt you, but I've only experienced that in Europe. Anyway, continue.
That's fine. And so there were three of us, so we just sat in the same row. It was fun. But yeah, flying
Nice.
RTX, wear your shirt, because you'll meet people. You meet people.
My packing list for RTX is gonna be shorts, RTX shirts, RT shirt, AH. Like it's all just gonna be AH stuff. I'm really pumped. I just gotta
Okay.
figure out plane
So
tickets.
you should also remember at least 2 metric tons of sunscreen,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
a buttload of deodorant,
Okay.
Literally a buttload. It's gotta go up there.
like a metric buttload, not a standard or imperial one.
It's
Metric.
gotta completely fill out your prison wallet.
You poor souls are not used to heat, are you?
I live in
Well-
Florida. I am so used to heat.
It varies.
I
I
have
mean-
gotten sun poisoning from.
You live in Washington though. Isn't that the state of like no sunshine? That's where
Never.
Twilight was filmed because the freaking vampires got gay and sparkly when the sun came
Twilight
out.
was not. I don't think all of Twilight was filmed up here.
Twilight wasn't. Was Twilight filmed here?
I think it was filmed in Oregon.
Oh,
But
God.
anyway, yeah.
It's all the same thing.
I've
Northwestern
had
U.S.
Vic,
Shut
are
up.
you a vampire?
Borderline Canada.
A sparkly one?
what happened was I was on meds that made me medication that made me really sensitive to the sun.
Quote unquote
And-
meds.
No, seriously, I was on medication.
We have to talk about your tweaking. You can't keep doing this. It's not healthy.
All right.
Keep
I'll
on tweaking
try
and
to
it might
stop.
evolve into twerking and then we're gonna have to stop being friends.
No. No. But yeah, I was on medication and I went to the east side I went to Eastern Washington, which gets a lot more sun than Western Washington. And we were at this resort with me and my parents, and I put on sunscreen, and the next thing I know is during dinner, my arm from like mid upper arm to my palm was this bright red with itching I couldn't itch, because if I itched it, it would kind of go away, but when I did itch it, it hurt like my skin, and I was getting like massive like blisters all up and down my arm. I was
Hot.
I was on steroids for like a week and a half.
Wow.
I really wish this was a joke, but
You'll never
I was
be able
on
to get into the Hall of Fame.
yeah, I know.
Oh.
It's devastating, but I was on steroids for like a week and a half, and then to make it worse, when you come off steroids, what they do is they like teeter you off, because if you go flat out, your body gets used to the steroids, and then if you just stop taking them, it really screws with your system.
And you become a washed up athlete.
No, I ended up having heart problems on a soccer field. My
What?
heart. Yeah, I was sitting in my like free period, and at that time in high school my resting heart rate was 32 beats per minute. It jumped up to 70.
Whoa.
Jesus.
It jumped up to 70 beats per minute. I went to soccer practice. I called my mom because she works in the healthcare system. I was like, I don't feel well. I feel like my heart's going to explode. Ended up, my mom's like, all right, just take a lap around the field. I walked the field. My heart rate went up to like 150.
Oh, Jesus
And
Christ.
my mom's like, they didn't call 911 was a possibility. They almost called 911, but they actually just drove me to a hospital, and I was there for like 5 or 6 hours, and once they got like fluids into my system, I kind of calmed down, but it was awful. It was a terrible like week and a half.
I know your mom works in the healthcare, but when your heart rate is skyrocketing, is the best
Yeah, you shouldn't.
treatment for that
I
really
think.
to increase your heart rate?
I
Well,
am a
I don't-
doctor of art history, and I can confirm that yes.
I don't
Thank you, Dr. Zoidberg.
remember like this. I don't remember
DaCuban
this.
MD.
All right, I'm going to DaCuban for all my healthcare problems now.
I'm a doctor of art history, not
Fine.
people doc-
Fine,
Yeah.
I will come to you with all my art problems now.
No, my life goal is to one day be on a plane. I'm not actually a doctor of art history, but my life goal is to one day be on a plane, and someone's gonna go, "Anybody on this plane a doctor?" And I'm gonna stand up, and then I'm gonna go, "Wait, a medical doctor? Yes. Oh no, never mind. Art history. Be right back in. Same plane ride on the way back. Is anyone on this plane? Can anyone on this plane tell the difference between a fake Van Gogh and a real Van Gogh? Oh yeah. Who's
My
important
time to
now,
shine.
Dad?
I was born
That would
for
be-
this.
I was put, and
It's a
they'll make
useless
movie
degree,
out
they
of
said.
you.
I'll never get anywhere in life, they said. Look at me now.
Look at me now.
That's true.
Don't stop
That's
me
true.
now if you wanna have a real Van Gogh.
Give me your
Just give me a call.
What is this?
Queen, except I'm a doctor of art history. Dr. Cuban.
Yeah.
Painting. And
Is that you said you're 17, right?
Yeah.
Which one totally shocked me because I thought you were a lot older than that.
nope.
Yeah.
Wow.
DaCuban is like 50.
Really?
That really surprises me. I thought
Yeah.
you were
Like-
older than me, but I'm
It's
older
like
than you.
the day I found out that I was older than Talmar. Like, I'm still shocked.
No way. How old is Shalimar?
Talmar is like 6 months younger than me, or something.
Oh, I thought that.
Yeah,
was bad.
you are so much
But
older than him.
he's
Such
Oh
a
my
huge
god.
difference.
But the fact that
Yeah.
it matter is, I thought he was in his like mid-20s. I think he's still 21. I don't think he's had his 22nd birthday yet. But he's my age, which shocked me. And the fact that Cuban is younger than me shocks me.
Yeah, that's a lot of people are genuinely surprised by that, which is,
Vic, do
no.
you think you're growing old and wrinkly?
Oh my, yes. Yes.
You're completely
You're
wrong, and you
you're the
should
oldest one here
stop
now,
being
aren't you?
stupid.
I am the oldest one here. What is Jim? Get back here! I don't want to be old anymore.
Oh, for fuck's sakes, you're
Yeah.
22.
Okay, guys, we got to take Vic to the retirement home.
Exactly.
So basically, we got to drag her down to Florida.
Exactly. I'd be totally okay with
She'll
that.
get sunburn,
And then sun poisoning.
sun poisoning everywhere.
Yep.
So if it came down to Brazil, she would probably just melt.
Die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the Wicked Witch.
It's always funny
mean-
to me because I've got some
Or
friends
Edward
who live
Cullen.
in Utah and Nevada and various very warm, very dry states. And I live right outside of Washington D.C. I live in a suburb called Bethesda, which if you have ever played a Fallout game or an Elder Scrolls game, Bethesda Softworks is about 3-4 miles from my house.
Oh, that's cool.
Have you ever
Yeah.
spotted any super mutants?
One, but he might have been the Speaker of the House. I'm not sure. I think he was just a politician.
Okay.
Big
Big
John
gnarly
Boner.
yellow guy yelling at me.
Homer Simpson.
Had a fire hydrant fashioned into a crude club, ranting about Obamacare. Yeah, might have been him.
Oh my god.
Um,
So Bethesda, go on.
Continue.
yeah, Maryland is a state that we're the Mid-Atlantic, which means we're not the American South, which the American South is very warm and never gets snow, and we're not the Northeast, which gets a lot of snow, but not as warm as it would usually get in the summer. So we get this stupid mix of boiling hot summers where it gets up to be about 102 with humidity and it's all nasty and icky. And it's like walking out into an ocean. And in the winter, we've had a couple weeks where just back to back every day it was about 18 was the high. It was not fun. I haven't get
Wait, 18
Fahrenheit.
Fahrenheit Celsius? Oh, come on.
That's it's pretty cold.
I'll pass.
I'll take your word for it.
It's like 20 degrees out here right now, and I'm like freezing my butt off.
That's
I,
-7 Celsius, I think.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think it's 80 degrees out right now.
Shut up!
Motherfucker.
Speaking of like cold, yesterday I live in Seattle, and as everyone knows, Seattle Seahawks won the Super Bowl. Anyway, so they had this massive like 2.5 mile parade, and I didn't go. I decided to go to the gym and watch it on the gym TV there. But my roommate went, and when I got back from the gym, she's sitting in front of the heater, and she's freezing her butt off. And I walk over, her toe is black.
Oh my god.
And I'm like, that's not right. And she's like, yeah, it was white originally, and then it turned black, and then she managed to like get it back to its skin color, and then it turned black again. It's okay now, but it was, for a while, I thought she was gonna lose her toe.
I'm not
My
a people
God.
doctor, but I can tell you if that happened on a painting, that'd be a problem. That'd be
Well,
very concerning.
Yeah, it was
You're
very
like bad tech
interesting.
support. Well, that's weird.
That's odd. That's not supposed to happen.
Let me just Google this. Oh,
How to fix toe that's black, then white, then black.
Yeah.
How to fix a chameleon toe?
Next
Checkerboard
Google
syndrome,
search.
we call
That's
it.
what amputated toe.
I mean, the
You don't
Cuban,
need a how-to to do that. I can do that.
that's almost your area of expertise, right? Because if the toe changes colors every once in a while, so it's kind of like art. You can tell if it's a fake toe or not.
Well, tell you that toe right there, the one that's probably made of wood, that's real. That's legit. It's a legit thing.
All
Pretty-
right.
Pretty legit looking.
You can trust him. He's a doctor.
Of something. Not
Yep.
from this country. I've got my law degree from Columbia, the country, not the college.
I was gonna say, wow, law degree from Columbia.
Not the real
Nice.
one. Country.
Fake. You
Yep.
you liar. Liar.
I never said it was from the college. I said it
That's
was
true.
Columbia.
That's true.
Should have
Yeah,
noticed
for his
the
graduation, they just gave him a block of heroin to leave.
mutual goal. Enjoy George back.
Pretty much.
They
Please come back and
felt he
visit.
was Terry, so
That's pretty much the payment for the degree. Is he just runs drugs across the border?
Mutual goal. Here's the thing. I need you to run this and never stop running. What if I stop running? Never stop running. Never turn around. Never stop. Okay. Sure, why not?
Just go. Go. Leave.
I'll take the drugs and take the degree and get out of my country.
Lie, you fool.
why are you guys with a Russian accent?
Because
Really?
Rush.
I didn't
Why
know
not?
I didn't know our Colombian accents were that bad.
just be thankful I'm not doing accents, because I cannot do them.
I'm usually not that bad at accents.
Yeah, see, Jimmy
Maybe like fine accents, like I don't know, like
Well, that wasn't a
I say
Colombian
like a lot.
accent either.
I've been told that
it was
I
an
don't-
accent.
I don't do any accent. None of my accents are very good. But I've been told I do a mean Bill Clinton impression.
Oh, really?
Oh, I did not have sex with it.
I did not have sexual relationships with that woman. I
That
had
is-
lots
that's
of
great.
sexual
That's
relationships with that woman.
That is actually really good.
Thank you.
Hats
Well,
off
here's
to
a-
you, kind sir.
Thank you. Ready? Come on, everybody, take your shirts off, except for the dudes. Yeah, let's do it. So, what was this press conference about?
All your Bill Clinton. I love how all your Bill Clinton lines come from Family Guy.
A lot of them are Family Guy. A couple of them are just other ones I'm saying. Read my lips. Can you read my lips? I just said I want to fuck you. No, I shouldn't have said that out loud. So, Hill, you still mad? Yeah, you're still mad. Okay. All right. Well, never mind. Got your
Well,
whole
I
line
would-
going.
I have no idea, like, if I'm good at any impressions. I'm just good at accents. Like, I've tried doing. I was reading something that my friend wrote out. It was a completely serious paper thing he wrote, and I started reading it in a Christopher Walken accent, and somehow towards the end of it, it evolved into John F. Kennedy. Don't know how that happened.
All right.
Wow.
I feel like I'm somewhat good at, faking accents and impressions. But the thing is, I hold back. I think that's the issue. Like, when I do the old impressions and stuff, I don't really hold back that much. So it just comes off a bit better.
Let it go. Let it go. Can't hold it back anymore. Okay.
Okay, thank you, Vic.
You're welcome.
Okay.
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 Yeah, drugs are bad. Okay.
My drugs are bad. Okay.
I haven't learned. I'm sorry.
Steroids.
Yeah, you should stop
steroids are
doing
bad
steroids.
for you. Okay.
I know. All the
No, that's not
steroids.
me. Okay.
I just had to because you're like, I hold it back and I don't, whatever. And I just had to sing Let It Go. Because whenever I want to play League, I go up to my friends and I go, do you want to play a game of League? And then they tell me,
No.
okay. Yeah, pretty much.
Go away, Anna.
Okay, so I think Vic hit the point of the podcast where we can't fake anymore. So, Vic, we're here today because this is an intervention.
What?
And you should take it easy on playing League because that's destroying your life.
I haven't played League in like 3 or 4 days.
Also, all the hooker murdering is,
I can't.
Yeah.
Well,
I
that's
can't.
not the main point of this intervention.
It's all
that's a
about
side
the
note.
League.
It's all about the league. Because how do we know one thing doesn't cause the other?
she's in a
Let's be
league of her
serious.
own.
Oh.
Shut up, Barb.
God damn it,
Well,
Barbara!
T-shirt available at Rooster Teeth store.
I want to get that. I want to get that shirt. Except I would never be able to wear it at school.
I want to get all of those shirts.
Yeah, I know
mean,
you do.
almost all of them,
If
except
I
for
had
the.
like $20,000, I would just buy out the Rooster Teeth store.
Yeah. You know what makes me what made me a little bit angry was I spent $100, $110 on Rooster Teeth merchandise like a week ago, maybe a couple of weeks ago.
Oh,
And
and now they
then
have free shipping.
now they have free shipping. I'm like,
Aw.
fuck.
Yeah,
I could
well-
have saved myself $8.
On the bright side, it's only for this month.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but still.
I mean, on the bright side for you, not for the rest of everyone.
I always seem to miss steals like that. Like, apparently the past 4 days, Nintendo DS has been, like, giving away, like, Legend of Zelda The Four Swords for free.
What?
Only found out about it today.
I
And
didn't
my friend's
know
like,
that
oh yeah, that
either.
sale's over.
Oh, come
God
on.
damn it.
It's okay. I actually have it. The one thing that sucks about it is you can't play with people over the internet. You have to be on local. Which,
That kind of sucks, but I probably wouldn't play it without, having other people play it anyway.
yeah.
To be honest, I played my Nintendo DS hardcore for 2 weeks after Christmas when I got it, when I was playing Pokemon. I have not really touched it since then, because I've only got the one game.
So, on a completely unrelated topic, I think we were talking about the Winter Olympics earlier.
Yes, we are.
Yeah, like half
So,
an hour ago.
A lot of people know about Russia and what's happening in Sochi right now. A bunch of reporters showed up and they were like, "Hey, we're here for our hotels," and they're like, "Hotel?" Turns out a significant amount of hotels are not finished. CNN
What?
reserved 3 rooms.
That
and they
reminded
had
me of
one.
someplace.
God.
Yeah.
What were you saying? Sorry.
Yeah. Just go
Oh.
on. I was mentioning the World Cup, but go
I
on.
was going to say CNN reserved 3 rooms for 11 people, and they had one. So 11 people had to sleep in one room, one hotel room. A bunch of
my
them don't have
God.
heating or running water. The NBC team got very lucky because they have heat and running water. It's just they're told to not use the water because it has something very dangerous.
Oh my
Very dangerous. Yeah. So,
What?
yeah. Anyway,
If you want
the
the
most
water,
recent,
please pay for a complimentary bar.
the most recent
Complimentary,
funny
not
thing out of
free.
Russia. I guess I wouldn't say funny. Russian official. It's from the Washington Post. Gays and lesbians won't have problems so long as they do not touch the kids.
What? Oh my God, are you serious?
I'm not certain anyone in Russia has ever met a gay person.
Oh, this just makes me so angry.
In a press conference later today, Prime Minister Putin said, "Now wait a minute. Are the gay ones? They're the ones who can't go in sunlight and sparkle? No way. It's vampires." Oh boy,
Oh
I have some
my-
legislation to change.
God, that's like the one thing that's been pissing me off about the Olympics. It's just like, makes me really angry.
So,
I know.
could you say they're putting their foot down on the gays?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, no. But the full quote is, "Please do not touch the kids. It is prohibited by law." They have a
Oh
law
my
about that.
god.
So they truly believe that just if you're part of the gay or lesbian community, you are automatically a child molester?
I think so. Again, they might be just getting them confused with vampires. That's my only thought as to
What
what's
a-
going on in Russia.
Oh my God.
What a load of bullshit.
I know. It's wonderful. Not wonderful, it's terrible. I'm getting my adjectives confused.
I was like,
It's a-
wait a minute, what?
It's a big fucking mess. There's a huge error going on. I don't know. It's really weird because Russia was like, "Hey, we're doing okay. We're on the up and up. Let's invade Georgia."
I never understood. See, I'm a history major, and I love Russian history just for how crazy ridiculous it is, but I can't read any of their stuff, like any of their primary documents. None of it makes sense when it's translated to English. Not in the sense of like it literally doesn't make sense, but it's just like it's so dense and complicated. Ugh, I hate it. And the Russians, they're crazy. They had two revolutions in like a year.
Yeah, the White Revolution and the Red Revolution. Then we
It was-
invaded Russia.
Yeah. It was just like in 1917, everything went to shit, and they were like, in January, let's have a revolution. No, or was it 1915? I think it was 1915. They had two.
I found
Like-
a full picture album, by the way, of all of the problems in Russia. You'd like to see it. My favorite one is, it's some guy says, the reception of our hotel room in Sochi has no floor, but it does have this welcoming picture, and it's just a picture of Putin on a desk.
Wait, is this for the hotel thing?
This is for the hotels. Yes, by the way, this is that water that you can't drink because it's dangerous. It doesn't look like water.
Is that piss?
No, I don't think it's this, but
Or apple juice?
I don't know
Oh
if it's
my-
irradiated or not.
God!
Water
Did they get it?
imported from.
Jesus.
Did they get
That's
it
the
from
sort of thing you see on
Chernobyl?
Fallout.
Now wait, you say get water from Chernobyl or Deer Park? Deer Park. Oh, okay. Well,
I like the breakfast one. What's for breakfast? Tinned peas and marmalade. What the fuck?
I know. Oh man. So who do we give this Olympic bid to? Russia or
Oh
Tokyo?
boy.
Oh my
Ah.
god. Please do not flush toilet paper down the toilet. Put it in the bin provided.
The fuck? What the fuck? I mean, what is happening?
Oh my
Most
gosh.
importantly, what is love?
Baby, don't hurt me.
Baby, don't hurt me.
Don't hurt me.
Don't hurt me.
Come on.
No more.
It's just
You're welcome.
this is you know what's gonna be funny too is that all these people are gonna leave, and then the Russian hotels are gonna charge them for all the damage that was done. It's
Right,
exactly
well,
what.
that is 7,000 rubles. So that's about $3. Thank you very much.
Oh
Well, let's
my
see. I'm pretty
gosh.
sure we had a third and fourth floor when they got here, so that we're just gonna charge that to them if they're not there anymore.
It's ridiculous.
In other news, I found a picture of Mayor Rob Ford.
Who?
Mayor Rob Ford of Toronto.
Oh, the crack
Oh.
cocaine guy, right?
Yeah, that's a good one. You guys have a link dump. This goes in.
Hey,
What is he doing?
he's smoking crack
Wait,
again.
is he actually wearing that?
I feel like he is.
If he's not, that's super good Photoshop.
Yeah, really.
Wow.
That is impressive. I don't know what
It is
made somebody
concerning.
think to do that.
Oh my god, I don't even. So confused.
Just don't ask, man. Just move along.
God.
You didn't see
Rosie?
anything.
Yeah,
These are part of Canada's terms for us supporting Justin Bieber. We give them Justin Bieber, and we get Rob Ford.
We'll take Rob Ford. I will take Rob Ford.
Yes.
Oh,
Right now.
more news on that. Not like actual news, whether they're going to deport him or not. I saw that there was another petition, probably made by a fan, that was like, "Oh, don't deport Justin Bieber because he's a lifesaver. He saved my life with his music, and yada yada yada. He's a good person and all that bullcrap." And it had like 2,000 signatures, and they would need like I think another 98,000 or something.
It's is it 100,000?
I think it
Yeah.
is.
For some
But
reason, I thought it was 10,000 signatures to get a response from the White House, but I think it's more.
I think it's 100,000. But even so, the petition to deport him seemed to be like at 100 and a lot something thousand signatures. I wonder
For
what's gonna
no
happen.
apparent reason, that just reminded me of something. I have to find a South American artist and just print out an article describing them. And just to fuck with you, Luis, I want to print out an article of Nicotelo, or
Oh,
whatever his name is.
hold on. You need to write an article doing what?
For my P literature class, for no apparent reason whatsoever, my teacher wants me to print out an article of a South American artist.
Oh, just to print out an article, like anything about it.
Yeah.
Oh,
And-
come on, TJ. Are you really going to the rotten parts of our music? We have so much good stuff. You fuck.
You represent all of South America now.
No, I don't represent all of South America, but I can say we have a lot of good music. For the rotten parts, you're just gonna find heartbreak and pain.
Sounds
Is
like
that
Hey.
one of his
reunions.
songs?
What?
Sounds like my family reunions.
That's really sad.
By the way, I am not. There's no way in hell I'm linking Michel Teló's music.
Yeah, don't.
Yeah. For those of you who don't know, he's a Brazilian singer, and let's just say his music sucks.
Just message TDB Tyler for a link.
Oh yeah.
He'll happily. give
Tyler
you
will
one.
have the utmost
He'll give you the lyrics
pleasure
too,
to
and
give you the link.
he'll
and
link you
probably
to Google
tell you to
Translation so
send
you
it
can
my
write it
way.
yourself.
Wow, that was
I
like.
cannot
That was a
believe
clusterfuck. Sorry.
like
Yeah.
Tyler managed to learn the lyrics of the song, and he speaks in a very good Portuguese, but just to fuck with me. It's amazing how much trolling a friend can take you.
Yeah,
Can
can
take
do
it
a lot
forward,
to
but
you.
oh well.
I was gonna
Portuguese.
bring something else up, and I totally blanked on what it was. I'm
You seem
slightly
to be
annoyed
doing
with
that a
myself right
lot.
now.
Well, then I guess all we can do is sit here in awkward silence until you decide you're ready to remember it.
Oh wow! All right. Well.
Okay, so you know how
Don't
Jim
remember.
always says that I try to defend Vic and I just screw her over.
Yes.
So Vic, I am actually going to try and help you and direct the spotlight from you to the Cuban.
Who called me? What year is it?
Yeah, well, good luck now.
1946.
But but yeah, so the Cuban, for those of you who don't know in the audience, is one of the admins for RoosterSpeak, the people who provide us with TeamSpeak so we can record the podcast and a bunch of other stuff. Would you like to talk a bit more about it, DaCuban? You can probably
Sure.
just explain a lot better than I.
Sure. Okay. So Rooster Speak is a community TeamSpeak server for the Rooster community, which you already know because we're on it and recording on it.
Wait, am I?
Yes, we are.
Spoiler alert, Luis.
Rooster Speak came about. I want to say it was 2011. Yeah. Rooster Speak came around. Yeah, it was June of 2011. And we came out of another TeamSpeak server because a couple people were not satisfied with how that one was running, and they left. And a lot of people came with us. Most people actually came with us. And Rooster Speak came out of that. There were originally many fewer admins. I think we have maybe one or two of the original admins still as actual admins. The rest are not. But the remainder of us came over. I was on the old server as well, and I came over here, and so I've been here since the beginning, which was a very different time, but still fun. So we I don't know. So we had this server. We used to do stuff like trivia night a lot. Trivia night was fun. We used to do a lot of game nights, movie nights. We had a lot more stuff going on now. It just do whatever. But we are a community TeamSpeak server. I usually say we have managed over 500 different connected clients from 6 different continents. But the 6 different continents thing hasn't changed. The 500 individual connected clients has changed because it's much bigger now. And I am one of, I want to say, 9, 10, 11, or 12 admins. And all we really ever do is welcome people to the server, tell people they should not be doing something, which is not as frequent as you would think, because it turns out most people here are not weird. Well, not that weird. And I take people's green flags away so they can leave the lobby. But there are a bunch of us, and I personally, I think I'm actually the youngest person on the administration team. And I'm not a group admin, so you wouldn't see me in the group, because our group admins usually just do news posts. But I stuff sometimes. So that's about it. In the major motion picture about my life, I would like to be played by Leonardo DiCaprio.
Okay.
And
Well,
I don't
that's
want
a
him to
fair
get an
enough
Oscar.
request.
Yeah.
I mean, he played a good role on The Wolf of Wall Street. I like that movie. The main character was a jackass, but he made a good acting thing. Fuck, I forgot the word. But yeah, he did a good job portraying that.
So you're saying DaCuban is going to get played by an asshole?
No. I meant that the
yeah,
main character on The Wolf of Wall Street is kind of an asshole, but Leonardo DiCaprio made a good job portraying that. Like, he is a good actor in that movie. That's what I meant. Speaking of which, this podcast is not being sponsored by Leonardo DiCaprio, but if you want to sponsor us and play our roles if they ever make movies about us, we're up for that. Like, you can also play Vic if you want.
What?
Next
This
week's guest
podcast
is
is
Leonardo
also
DiCaprio in a wig.
Yep.
This podcast is
Gender
also
bent
not sponsored by
Vic.
Russia.
Yes. Also sponsored by Russia. Russia, are they vampires? We're not quite sure yet.
Oh, boy.
Well, thanks for the shit. I'm really forgetting my words. But thanks for the
Recap.
info on the recap, whatever, on Rooster Speak Cuban. I really had no idea like about the history of you guys. I just assumed that one day you just got together and should we do this? Yeah, okay. And then you all got
honestly,
naked and
Luis, TeamSpeak
what?
didn't exist until you got here. That's pretty much what happened.
Schrodinger's server.
Like, the community part of Rooster Teeth didn't actually exist until I logged in. Until then, they were just making shit up.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Schrodinger's server.
Like always. Yep.
Oh god.
Good times.
Yeah.
So, DJ, are we running for a while now? Should we do questions since you're counting the time?
I think we are actually at about an hour.
Oh.
Maybe like, we're at an hour and 5 minutes. Somewhere like an hour after Cuban's little debacle.
God damn it, DaCuban.
Yeah, sorry about that. I don't know what happened. The instructions weren't clear enough. I
Damn Russian internet.
I mean,
Okay.
that.
Nope.
It is half Russian, half fake Cuban internet.
Okay. It's faux Cuban. Not fake. Fox.
Do you want to do some questions, maybe? Or
Okay, Vic, since you asked it so nicely and slightly suspicious, I will ask some
I wasn't
questions.
trying to be suspicious. I was just asking.
Vic, what are you hiding?
You can't blame her. I mean, we are the Shifty Key Podcast.
Yeah,
We gotta
well,
be shifty
yeah.
from time to time.
Wait, are they
If we
listening
weren't
to this?
shifty-
Oh my god!
If we weren't shifty, how else would we have kidnapped a Cuban and forced him to be on
Yeah,
here?
that's true. That's true.
You told me there was
It
candy.
took a lot of effort planning
I ate the candy.
and a few candy bars to some Russian guards. That's how we roll. Okay then.
Ooh.
So,
Let me,
questions.
let me go pick some questions. I need to open the internet tab here. Hold on.
Okay.
Way to not be prepared.
I am prepared.
Way to
Are
be
you
prepared,
prepared?
but not being
Is
prepared.
your body ready? I don't think so. So what are you
My
talking about?
My body is tired.
My body is
Okay.
Thomas Jameson Jr. the fourth.
Nice.
That's
yes.
That's what TJ stands for, by the way.
Thomas
God.
Jameson Jr. the fourth.
No, Thomas Jameson Jr. the fourth.
Thomas Jameson Jr. Fourth. J. John. Thomas Jonah
Are-
Jameson.
Are you asking what it stands for, or are you just giving me a name?
I'm not giving you a name. I'm stating your name, good sir. And whatever else you say is a lie.
That's good. Yeah, that makes sense.
I guess I can't beat your logic.
Did we have
I
questions
gotta
to
change
ask,
my name
or-
now. No.
Were there questions? I'm confused.
No, I'm looking for the
Stop food.
questions.
You already served your purpose. You can leave now. Just kidding.
Wow,
we need
that's
to keep
harsh.
you around
No,
for the
stay.
waterboarding.
Stay.
Oh.
We need to keep you around for
Yeah,
the waterboarding. It's
You're
okay.
gonna miss
That'll come after the questions.
the wet shirt party, which TJ really kindly and sweetly calls waterboarding, but it's just that like we take surfboards and we go like on water slides. That's what he means by that. It's God damn it, TJ, help me.
I'm waiting for
yeah.
you to get to the questions.
I'm trying to. Okay, so questions. Well, this one is by Alex Original, not. I feel like I should always clarify this, not the ex-boyfriend, but Alex Original. Why can we move our toes to kind of act like fingers to pick things up?
Because I do that anyway. I use my feet to pick stuff up all the time.
Like
At one point in our
there's a
lives,
whole-
toes and nipples were useful. Man.
There's a whole text here on the question. Like she goes on about how cats can do that, but
What?
yeah. I'm going to read the whole question. Why can we move our toes to kind of act like fingers to pick things up? Cats can do that because they hunt with their front paws but not with their back ones. We don't need toes to climb. They're very ineffective as that anyway. I can't really think of any animal besides monkeys that use their toes as such. We've gone a long time without climbing trees. Why is it only monkeys and humans that have finger toes?
We don't have finger toes.
We
have toes.
We have.
They aren't
I guess
like
that's
fingers,
what she
though.
means by that.
Monkeys have like the real finger toes. We have evolved away from that.
Yeah, but we still have toes. As usual, this is a question that I believe can be explained by, very well explained by a biologist or something. But I would just stick with evolution and natural selection and all that.
Yeah,
We
So that's what happened.
Humans haven't needed to climb in like 10,000 years, so we don't really have like the thumb or toe. What am I saying? Like, I just banged my desk.
Well,
Like on
You can't really
monkeys,
say
we
that-
used to have like actual thumb-looking things on our toes. Like our big toe like stuck out of our foot.
I understand now what you mean.
And it's evolved to get closer.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
eventually in the future, we will evolve away from having any big toe at all.
Yeah, like what TJ is saying is that like we have our thumbs, so monkeys have thumbs that are like toes that are like thumbs on their feet. Like their toes are as articulate as our thumbs are. So they have thumbs on their hands and their legs. I think that's what you're getting at, right?
Did you say thumbs on your legs?
Yeah,
Yes.
because that's what you mean. Like their toes are like the thumbs. It's not like our toes, they have limited movement.
I feel like none of us are qualified to answer this question.
Yeah.
I'm a doctor of art history.
Yeah. Well,
I feel like none of us
So-
are qualified to answer this question. I will say again.
so okay, biology. That's it. We'll keep it at that. But thanks for
Ask-
asking, Alex.
Ask Dr. DaCuban after the podcast.
Yes. This one is by Joshi. Are there enough boats in the ocean to cause displacement?
No.
No. I mean, couldn't you argue that anything would cause displacement? Like, even minute?
Even your
Yeah,
So in
what?
that case, maybe yes.
Okay, so yes.
Not a massive
I'm going
displacement, but
to
it'll
say.
just like,
I'm
If
going
it
to.
suddenly dropped into the ocean, it might cause everything around it to kind of, get rocked. But
don't rock
it's
the
not
boat,
like
baby.
don't dip it over, dip it, babe.
Doug Dimmadome or the Dimsdale Timmadome.
God dang it, Bobby.
I'm going to answer pancakes.
Okay, solid answer.
Solid answer.
So there you go.
Man, we are nailing these questions today.
I know. Totally.
Like we're pros. Hold on. I'm trying to find because really, guys, for fuck's sake, send us questions in the comments.
Yeah.
You fucking tube and Rooster Teeth, just do it.
I mean,
You can ask us about like how much do we poop in a day. We're gonna answer that. Okay, maybe not really.
2 stones and a half liter. Was that not a question?
Okay, there's another one by Joshi. Why don't cats get dandruff? Whatever the fuck dandruff means.
They have cat
dandruff?
nose.
You don't know what dandruff is?
Nope.
I would think you, with your luscious Wolverine hair, would know what dandruff is. But, it's dead skin cells, basically. And they
You
flake onto your shirt.
motherfucker! How do you say that?
Well, can't
I
you say
keep my
that
hair clean, you fuck.
all skin is dead, though?
That's dumb.
That's might not necessarily be true.
Well, no. Now
Your skin
I
isn't
just
dead.
I searched
kinda
on
alive.
Google.
Otherwise, you're dead. Well, you're not dead, but if you have dead skin everywhere, you're probably suffering from full
Radiation
body
poisoning or
third-degree
something.
burns.
Well,
The
So-
topmost layer of your skin is dead skin, but that's because it's
yeah.
very top layer. But
Well,
you can it's alive.
I know it's alive, but I'm saying, like, the top layer of your skin, that's what I'm trying to... The top
That's 'cause
layer
it's
of
the
your
oldest
skin.
layer.
Yeah. It's dead. Alive
So,
But
skin hurts.
some people get more dead skin than other people on their head, and they have to use special shampoos.
No, I think that the thing is, dandruff isn't really just dead skin. If I'm not mistaken, and I may be talking out of my ass here, it usually has something to do with fungus or humidity or something. I might be mistaken, but I don't think it's
I'm
just
not sure
an
about humidity,
average-
but I'm relatively certain that it's not fungus.
Sure about that? Because
Pretty sure. I'm
yeah.
pretty sure majority of people who get dandruff would notice if their head had fungus going on.
Oh,
it.
no,
it
it's
does
not
happen
like-
with dryness. Not humidity, but a lack of humidity can cause it.
Yeah, like it's not
what the doctor said.
fungus as what happens with bread or something. It's not that something green and disgusting is going to grow, but it's kind of like I can't really explain. Then again, not a doctor, so
Not with that attitude.
yeah. Back on the question, why don't cats have dandruff?
They probably do. We just don't see it.
Pancakes.
Pancakes.
The
Yeah,
answer to
pancakes.
everything.
I'll just write that on this form here. Special reason. Pancakes.
You're welcome, sir.
Yeah, no problem. Just put it down in the clerical form. I'm gonna file this, send to the clerk's office, and it'll be law.
Alright.
Okay.
Perfect.
So
Go
last
on.
week we were talking about how we were talking about maybe adding in questions to the viewers, whoever you might be. And I thought of a pretty generic question.
Oh, yeah,
it's not a bad one to start if you guys are okay with it. Unless you already have one planned.
We forgot to say that. To talk about how we were going to roll for this. So we're just gonna kind of do that on the spot. So here's the thing for the audience. We're going to ask you now on every episode a question. And since we have 4 people on the standard cast, we're going to pick each one. Probably will pick one of their favorites, or we'll just agree on one. I'm not sure yet. We still have to clarify this, and we'll find a way to just display it, probably on the video.
Basically, the best answer, the most creative, hilarious, stupid answer, and we love stupid and crazy and hilarious answers, will get a highlight in some way, we promise.
Oh, yeah. Like
and
your username and what you answered.
It's a question that we ourselves can answer.
What question is it?
Well, yeah. I was just going to ask, like I said, it's a pretty generic question. What would your guys' superpowers be?
Do I have to pick only one, and it could be
yes,
general...
let it be one power, because that's the only way it's fair. I mean, it can be a completely ridiculous power.
I'd like to teleport. I think I'd like to teleport, and also be able to teleport where I want to go, not shitty places. But, teleport would be cool.
Like long distance teleportation?
Oh, yeah. I would never have to get off of my couch to go and get some food.
Yeah, I think either teleportation, like limitless teleportation, no matter the distance and stuff, or super speed, both for means of transportation. Like, it would be really easy. But super speed, if we consider, if we go for a little bit of a real life perspective, it could be bad because, it's gonna fuck up the clothing and all that. So, yeah, I'm going to stick with teleportation, like DaCuban.
It sounds good.
Can I have the Force?
No, because the Force gives you a bunch of abilities.
But
no, because we're not talking about Star Wars this podcast.
But it's a superpower, and you brought it up already.
Yeah, but if you choose
the
Force,
didn't you see that one movie?
If you choose the Force, then you can be like Superman. You can have a fuckload of powers, and that's just being a punk bitch for this question.
Fine.
Don't be a
little bitch.
I feel like it's bad saying stuff like punk bitch and all that when Vic is involved, because get the wrong context.
I totally understand.
Okay, thank you. No offense. Because, Vic, we love you. You're very special to us.
No, you don't.
And you owe me $50 for this.
What?
Jam, if you could cut the $50.
We love you, and you owe us a little bit of money. And...
all right.
I haven't forgotten the cookie butter.
And the Cuban's kind of our loan shark. I mean, he's Cuban. He's got to have some traits somewhere that involve a baseball bat.
Use my back. He's gonna break your fucking hands.
All right.
So what TJ is getting at is that probably Cuban and I would be the roughers. Like, we go after people owning money. Is that it?
Alright, I still need to think of a superpower.
Well, I think it would be cool to have telekinesis. Just pick stuff up with my mind so I can be as lazy as possible.
Deep down, TJ just wants to be Jean Grey.
Who?
Jean Grey. X-Men.
Oh. Or Professor X.
I think I want to have, No, that's stupid. Never mind. I don't know what I want to do. I don't know what I want to have. Guys,
Vic,
what?
Okay, how about we pick
pick
one for
something.
you?
Yeah, like I think you could really
Laser
use
eyes.
healing factor
Laser eyes.
considering
Laser
your
eyes.
history of addiction to steroids and
Come on.
being
Time travel.
excluded from professional leagues of sports because of that.
Yep.
Time travel.
No, I wouldn't want time travel. That
Time
could just
travel.
yeah, but that would cause so many problems. Like, go back.
Observer time travel to go back and watch stuff.
It's like
That's
TV.
lame. But
I
in
figured he
real
killed
life,
Kennedy and not save
Hey,
Kennedy.
you
yeah,
could
that'd
be
be
like
terrible.
Oh yeah, you can just
Ah.
watch Kennedy. Okay, I'm gonna stop.
you could be
No,
like the
watch
clown
Kennedy
that.
die.
Jesus,
I was
DJ.
I was gonna say something a bit more harsh than die, but I go on, continue.
Somebody doesn't like Kennedy.
I love Kennedy. Actually, I was just going to say something. I was going to say he was going to get his head blown off. Okay, but that was way too harsh.
Isn't that like a
Too
too
soon.
I was
soon
trying
joke
to avoid
for
it,
Americans?
but you guys kept bringing it up.
Alright, I'm sorry. Whoever was talking, go ahead.
Something about goats and lollipops.
No.
No, it's
Speaking of goats
lizards
and
and-
lollipops.
Yes.
No,
How about
I don't
dandruff,
know.
Vic? Dandruff a superpower?
No.
that'd be
You have the
terrible.
power. You have the power to cure all men of dandruff. That is your power,
That's
bestowed
terrible.
upon you by the men of this podcast.
You know what?
That's-
Fine. I want the power that Elsa has in Frozen. There.
Don't
What?
spoil it. I haven't watched it yet.
She just controls the ice. It's like all she does.
So you want to be Sub-Zero?
Yeah.
That's
But
nice.
I'll be like,
Where is my super suit? Why do you need to know? The city's in danger. My evening is in danger. Woman, you tell me where my suit is. It's for the greater good. I am your wife. I am the greatest good you're ever gonna get. Sorry.
Why do they both sound
This-
like a girl?
This movie is so good. It's incredible, CJ. Didn't you watch it?
What, the incredible? Yeah, I know. I've seen it, but they didn't both sound like a
Oh,
wife.
it's a really good movie. I
By the
wish
way,
they made a sequel for that.
My alt button is stuck, which is my push to talk button. Fix it.
Vic.
Alright, so
where-
we're good.
So you want to be Sub-Zero? DaCuban
Yes.
and I will be Team Teleportation. I mean Team Rofer. No, wait, that sounds dirty.
Look, if I had the power to
Uh,
teleport, I would do two things with it. One, I would pull George Bush's pants down whenever he gets up to talk. Two, I would teleport into grocery stores and teleport out with a bunch of food.
Ooh, that's a good
Now,
idea.
they say it's sting, but it's only stealing if you're running.
That is true.
It's not stealing if it's on the moon. Wait, what?
I would not go to the moon because I could breathe.
That wouldn't last long for him.
Yeah.
Especially since it has no atmosphere and he'd just go
Pop, like a meat popsicle. A microwave.
Oh
That's a
god.
meat popsicle. was.
exactly.
So, well then, that does it for this episode.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so
Don't forget
Alright.
to.
for the audience, two things. Remember, ask us questions and answer our question. If you could have one superpower, what would it be? And we'll try to feature the best answer somehow. We will do it. Trust us. Just don't trust Vic, but trust the rest of us.
Come on, man.
And DaCuban, thank you very much for joining us for
Oh
this
yeah,
episode.
thank you for
We
having
really
me. I really
appreciate it.
it.
Thank you.
Great. Oh yeah, no problem. I'll come back anytime. Just if you ever need a doctor in art history,
I think
Or
we'll
a loan
always.
shark.
or a loan shark, give me a holler.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
If Vic suddenly develops another case of sun poisoning, we know where our doctor is.
Jesus Christ! I shouldn't have told that story.
Well,
Oh
then.
well.
Thank you everyone for listening, and we'll see you on the next episode. Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Cuban, say bye.
User in your channel timed out.
Okay.
Oh, he left. Okay. Bye, everyone.
User joined your channel.
Crashed!
This week's intro and outro song is Fire Within by Jens Kiilstofte, hosted by Machinima Sound. You can find more of their free work made available under the Creative Commons license by visiting youtube.com/user/Machinima Sound or by visiting machinimasound.com.